it towards your face. Boden, welcome to today's Captain's Vlog. It's Wednesday, March 5th at 13:09 hours. Is that in or out? There's a box. Might be headed out. Yep. That box is headed out. So it's 13:09 hours, which means we should be doing viewer mail right about now. I don't know if we got any. Do we have any viewer mail to do? No? No viewer mail day? Alright, so what do you got going on?
I'm researching a printer.
Ooh.
We got a printer in the donation yesterday.
Yeah.
And new, it sells for about $1,200.
Is that big beehive looking thing that... It's similar to the one that we used to have for the main office printer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Really nice printer, but it needs a part that's about $100.
Okay.
So we needed to make sure if there was anything else wrong because it's totally worth fixing.
Yeah. Alright.
It looks like that's the only thing wrong with it.
Cool. Okay. Who's Rocco talking to?
The guy who bought memory earlier today.
I saw him when he was here.
I think he doesn't know how to put it in.
Okay. I'm inclined to believe you on that.
Hi.
Hi. What you working on?
Trying to revive an old piece of hardware that we have here.
Okay. Think it's there?
I think so. My only concern is that wonderful drywall screw that you pulled out that was holding to the frame.
Yeah.
That went through the bottom here might have hit the board.
There is board above it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll have to find out in a few minutes.
All right.
On the hunt for power supply next.
I'd leave the top off until you test it.
Yeah.
That's just me, because magic smoke. All right. Go find a power supply. We'll check it out.
I will.
All right. Tell Doogie to kill the music. We'll see what he's got going on. So we've got pressure washing going on in high voltage. Batman is rocking out on a trash trip at the moment. And Doogie is working back here on kicking out the jams and replacing the clutch for a member's car. So, clutch time. So nothing special here, just a simple clutch replacement?
Yeah, no, there's not much worried about it. You got a good clutch to put in it.
Okay.
If you ever have a Honda and need a good clutch, Exity brand,
yeah,
it's in that box right there.
Okay. So that's the beginning of the day. Typical grind. There's your clutch right there. We'll be back when something interesting happens. West wall is almost done! Look at that, there's only a little bit left. Are you excited? Cool. There's only a little bit left. You can tell how thrilled we are to still be pressure washing. It's coming off hard too. Yeah. We're almost done. We'll get there. Alright guys, so this came in yesterday and I told you we would try and get it in the vlog. Now here's what you need to know. First off, we've got counter-rotating coaxial blades with fly bars. The fly bar allows it to self-level. And this is the first one I've ever seen with dual fly bars, so that's got to tell you you're dealing with a real quality product. Because it's coaxial counter-rotating, it doesn't need a tail rotor or anything like that. There is, in fact, a really badass new Sikorsky helicopter that has a similar system with counter-rotating blades, only it's got a propeller on the back that actually faces backwards like a boat propeller. So this is, and it's got Santa Claus on it, so really what more could you want? I'm going to turn it on. Okay, we've got the red light. And the controller has exactly one button. That's what you get. So we'll press the button. It's infrared, not radio. And that's what it does. So it's got a sensor on the bottom that detects proximity.
They literally need a more complicated bouncy ball.
There's a little light on the bottom. You can see the light right there. So when you block the light, it can sense something being there. So yeah, it bounces.
It's not so good with the reflective floor.
Also gets really pissed off if it lands inside the thing. Oh, it turned off. I think our battery went dead. Well here, we'll charge it with its high-tech power supply. Oh, we're charging. It probably doesn't even run on a battery. It's probably an ultra capacitor or something like that.
It's like,
see how long it takes to charge.
you know how Bill and Melinda Gates did the Build a Better condom thing?
Yeah?
Somebody did this with a bouncy ball.
Build a better bouncy ball?
Except there's never a reason for it, so it only got worse and worse.
Not for nothing, but some of the greatest things I've experienced in life had no practical application whatsoever.
Fair enough.
One of the best movie lines I've ever heard was from one of the Riddick movies where the guy says, you know, you'd be amazed how many of the necessities you can live without if you have just a couple of life's luxuries. You can charge any time. That's, for what you do, that's taken a lot.
Well, it is charging
I love the giant taupe remote. It looks,
It's very clearly, this is the color of plastic we had.
it looks like something for a medical device of some manner. You want to see the world's most over-engineered bouncy ball? It's charging right now. We have to give it a moment.
You launch it off of the stick?
No. I'm pretty sure it doesn't generate enough lift to pull it off the plug. It's in the room bag.
But no, it'll fly away with your remote and then you'll never stop it.
Yeah, and given that it's sensing a thing there, it's got a sensor in the bottom, so it flies and then lowers, and when it senses something, it goes up and kind of peters out and up. Yeah. Let's see if we have enough of a charge to do anything with it. I don't know how long this wants to charge for, but. That's what it does. God.
My 5-year-old self will have found this to be the coolest thing.
I find it to be the coolest thing right now. All it does is it bounces like a
That's
super.
it. It senses proximity optically, and the remote on it is IR. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of the really cheap Maltoy helicopters actually use an infrared remote.
That's really cool.
So, yeah, one button, and that's how you charge
I
it.
speak from great experience. I have remote pain.
Yeah, it came in Vierman yesterday. And it had a little bit more heft, flat spot on the base. You can just stand it like that and charge. And it's got sound.
Yellow sand.
It's not. Oh, you know what this Santa needs?
I did not even make the connection of yellow Santa. Because
He's
I...
got jaundice.
Here, if you add in some black, like that.
Now he's angry Santa?
No.
First I thought you were making him a kitty,
Oh, now
but
he's,
this appears not to be the case.
Insane clown
He's a
bus.
Juggalo Santa.
Yeah.
A what now?
A Juggalo Santa.
Don't Google.
You're not from Michigan. You wouldn't
I'm
understand.
gonna make you watch American Juggalo, and you're gonna hate the
He
world.
totally needs.
These are fans of
the insane
Oh,
posse.
okay.
He's so mad.
I know what that is,
Juggalo
but
Santa.
okay.
And they're also like one of the main reasons.
I'm kind of angry that they co-opted that makeup in that case, but whatever.
You're gonna be so mad at that movie.
I really want to hardwire the proc switch on it and see what kind of elevation it'll get. Take that thing outside.
Hardwire it? You just put a piece of tape over it.
Okay, you can do that. I need a piece of tape.
Hey Chris.
What? You just had that?
It's been in my pocket since I've worked.
Stop. Chill. Fuck out. Thank you. I'm gonna put a piece of tape. I don't know if this will work or not. I think it senses changes in the light or something. I don't know.
We'll find out shortly when it crashes into the ceiling.
It hasn't gotten that high yet.
Oh, Jesus.
You were wrong, Steven.
It's got enough weight of the wall up there.
Yeah, you can sort of throw it. Oh, jeez.
It might be
You're just gonna stick and just keep whacking at it.
Come here.
Yeah, that's about as high as it's got.
Why would you put it towards your face?
That is the question. The question is, why didn't I think to turn the fucking thing off? I was holding the remote.
I have an idea. Get it up high and let's see if I can get it up higher.
Okay, that idea.
Don't get up that. Let it
That
naturally
idea
go.
had a flaw. I think it's just a little.
I think the battery died. It died.
Oh God!
Oh, jeez.
Hey, it's like it's all over.
Hey!
Ooh, you know what we need? You know what we need? A ping pong table.
That idea had issues.
The momentum you're giving
Fly
it
bar.
is more.
You are assumed
Then it
that
can
it
handle.
has any control over itself.
Hey, you do that with one of my helicopters, you could toss it and I could make it fly.
Yeah, we'll see how often you crash those.
What are we gonna do now, bitch? Huh? Yeah.
I was gonna try and like, if we got it up decent, throw my hand and see.
Anymore.
We just get the light bulb hole and then we put like a
You know,
face on it. Paper.
I got way bigger blades we could put on.
Probably be able to spin them.
Just sitting on the bench.
I don't know. I could, cause these are like really little blades. These are like 30 class blades. I could.
You're
put
gonna
some
make it
60s
rip
on.
itself apart. Is
Oh wait, I don't know, because it's little shitty plastic rivets. I don't know if we could hold them. We'd have to thread these.
Oh no, if only we had like a giant bolt store at our command.
I got ideas, Batman. I'm having ideas.
Okay, does this have tap to focus or not? Because I keep tapping.
No, it does not have tap to focus. You're just freaking people out at home. Dude. Yeah, they're just hearing. We're charging.
Whoa, what? That is an awesome mic. I haven't been up here in a while.
Oh,
Oh, the mic
The mic thing.
yeah.
voiceover thing.
Yeah.
It's a sound booth for one head at a time.
We've been busy.
So we don't have to crawl into a cubicle anymore? That's awesome.
Here to make your room a better place.
I don't have much of a reason to come in here.
Nobody does.
No, I want to do the GameCube thing with you guys one of these nights.
Probably could.
Okay. So.
Hey, Rocco.
We will be doing multiplayer stuff at some point.
It's my new helicopter there, man.
No, it's a Juggalo.
I'm taking this bitch to Urcha. That's right. I'm going to Urcha with this.
I would go with Jollicopter because it's Santa.
But it's a Juggalo.
I was calling it the helicopter because it's the holiday helicopter. I want to take this to Urcha.
They should have afforded it at this point.
I want to put a T-Rex 700 sticker on it and take it to Urcha. And that'd be cool. I think I can pull it off.
It's like stomp on it. It's like that cicada I watched die and laughed.
Create a bunch and paint them like a planet. And then make them all the solar system.
Yes.
Not by the hard drive.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so dangerous.
I'm
Domino
more worried about
affects
you
them right
yanking it from
off.
behind them.
Alright, I gotta go like do work and stuff.
Pretend to be an adult again.
Yeah, I gotta be a Alright, 18-28 hours. And we're doing an experiment for a commercial shoot they're doing tomorrow. Well, that's the first time I've ever flown with a load. So now I do have a justification for getting a big-ass Sikorsky Skytrain helicopter. It's already this water.
Is there a reason you can't do one strand on each of, on like 4 points on the skis? Kids?
Yeah, I could do that. It's
Just to prevent the spinning, I mean.
I think the secret is to get a little spinny thing like for a fishing lure.
I think it's more the fact that the air's
I
on.
don't know if I have anything like that in stock.
What is that?
Well, Bob, up the road. Hell, there's half dozen before you get started.
Yeah, I can do this for his video shoot.
Okay. I'll let him know not before 10.
Hey, come back here. Are you kind of
Hi, Mike.
how's that? And I can land it. Alright. See if I can get it off the ground.
Thank you.
Tail rotor gets really good. Someday I'm gonna have a real helicopter with a.
Should point out that we are not shooting a commercial for Budweiser. Someone else is coming in.
Your big one, that might actually do it pretty well.
The big one would do it, but the big one's so uncontrollable I couldn't fly it indoors.
Oh, okay.
This one I can fly in here and I'm okay. All right, let's try it again. That was not graceful.
Yes, there's a bit of thing there.
It's a good thing I've been playing 6-channel for a while. Makes you really quick with the reflexes in 4.
Yeah.
To you, America. Right there, helicopters and beer. That's America.
That's not beer.
Yeah.
That's piss water compared to that.
How much more strawberry do you have in here?
Not a lot.
Man, that laser cutter makes a smell.
The hard part really is landing.
Okay, land on the
Between the fly bar and the pendulum of the box, it's fun to try and put it down.
We may actually
My concern is landing without snagging that line in the tail rotor.
Yeah, that would be interesting to put it down.
That would end quickly and bad.
Yeah.
Alright, this will work for tomorrow.
Yay.
We're doing a really good job at making a mess and not accomplishing anything.
Okay.
I cut out a circle.
You cut out a circle. That's
And then I cut out not a circle.
not quite a circle. And you're burning the hell out of stuff.
It just smells like it.
Okay. Is it gonna do stuff now?
There's a lag.
There's a lag. Oh, we're doing stuff. With lasers. Hey, Moose.
What?
It's more of a Venn diagram than a circle.
I just flipped my piece.
Hey, Moose. It didn't make the whole circle.
And I don't know. It works, and now it doesn't.
There's a whole circle there, but it only made a part of a circle.
Then it has seizure.
It didn't even make it as far as it did before.
No, maybe I got bored.
You're not being helpful.
I'm helping. I'm letting you understand it. That's deep. I bring an insight.
Do you?
I bring an insight. Also, it smells like burn.
Are you aware that I'm burning things?
Not all the way though.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. I don't know why it would make part of a circle and not the whole thing. So I have nothing to offer at all.
So you're being absolutely no help and just harassing me.
That could be a thing that happened.
He does the folder.
The whole internet loves you.
I know.
Okay.
They adore me.
The two of them potentially in the same direction. We should
So
I don't know. How's your clutch going?
that's. I need to take the flywheel to the machine shop.
Okay.
So that's first thing tomorrow.
Cool.
And then I have a chunk of time available until that's done.
Okay.
And then I can put it back together.
Cool.
Want to see the mess I made?
Yeah. It doesn't make full circles. She's kind of sensitive about that fact. Just in case you walk over there and say, hey, it didn't cut the whole circle, she might punch you in the face.
It got one. She cut out one.
Not two. Wow, you got a whole thing happening here. Yep. There's no transmission there now.
Nope, it's sitting underneath the car. Had a couple of rusty bolts along the way, so.
But you're almost there.
That made things interesting.
At this point, it's relatively simple though.
Yep.
You got the hard part's getting everything out.
Yep. So I got to get the center bearing out, which is luckily in the flywheel, so that's really easy. It's actually still a good bearing, but you can tell
Needs surfacing.
it needs surface, and I can actually feel the ridges in there. So get that taken out. The clutch that was in it wasn't the factory clutch.
Really?
It was made in China.
Okay.
And it doesn't look too terribly bad, so I kind of wonder if it's going to cure the problem that he was having.
What was the problem?
The clutch would engage like immediately off the floor.
Oh,
The way he described it to me, I thought it wouldn't engage until like the top of the pedal travel,
All right.
which normally would be a clutch, but when it's the other way around, it could be something with hydraulic
Yeah.
release for the clutch. So, but I noticed the fluid was pretty nasty.
Who's driving this, McPhee or his girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
I think it's just that Mary Ellen can't drive a stick. That's what I'm going to tell the entire internet, is that Mary Ellen can't drive a stick. That's the problem. She's going to set my house on fire. You ever met her?
Yeah.
She's at the level of Moose as women you do not fuck with. She'll beat the shit out of you, and she's got the boots to wear while doing it.
I cut a circle.
You cut a circle all the way? Well,
Almost.
no, you did not.
Almost.
And it didn't cut through.
It would have cut it all the
It
way.
cut the whole circle. Just,
No, there's a part missing.
Well, it cut it. It was just not on my wood.
Okay.
Is that fair?
You are marginally redeemed.
March.
All right. It's 1844, so it's dinner time. I'm gonna head and eat
Yeah,
dinner.
I guess it's a thing we should do.
Yeah. I just thought you should be aware. Like, people should know it's time for dinner break.
I'm
So
told it's something I'm supposed to do every day.
it's a thing.
Dinner? Like 3 or 4 times a day I'm supposed to do it now.
It's an executive staff thing. We remind each other when it's time to eat. Because otherwise,
If I don't get reminded, I
some
just
of us forget
don't.
every day. So, yeah.
And then I feel terrible.
Even the fat guy forgets every now and then. That's when it's terrifying.
We'll be back.
Yeah, this morning, I set your higher power.